So the topic of my speech is I will never use integrals in my life. And disclaimer, I do not use them on my daily basis, yes. And they don't help me to earn money, and they don't help me to sustain myself. But there is still something about this, right? That's why I'm bringing up this topic here now. And let's dive into it. So, I want to break some stereotypes about mathematics as a science. And let's share some common ideas, what we've been taught about mathematics through the whole life, either at school or at university. So, who can share some, like one idea? Okay, what do you think of math?
There's too much of it.
Okay, too much of it. What else?
The language of physics.
Okay,
You learn how to solve the problem.
okay,
Logical thinking.
okay. Wow, such a good impression.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Any bad stereotypes? Like
Useless.
useless,
Oh.
alright.
No.
Something else?
Excel is great though.
Okay.
If you like math, you're a nerd.
Oh, alright. So, it's like our audience is like half-half, right? But usually what we tend to think that math didn't gain quite a great impression and it's like, oh, this is the best subject ever, I have to learn it. And we usually think that mathematics is a boring subject, very difficult, with a demanding teacher who is asking you, what's the product of 7 by 8? And this is usually the most difficult question you can ask the students, I don't know why. And yeah, prior to this meeting, I made a Google search and like, how many people hate mathematics? And I went through some of the pages, and in general, it said that nearly 40% of people do not like mathematics. And then Google suggested me other search, like, why my brain hurts after learning mathematics? Why mathematics makes me cry? Is mathematics only for a genius? And etc., like similar searches. And I was like, so interesting. But think of it, like 40% is almost half of the population of Earth, if we generalize it in the big picture. And that's interesting. But in my opinion, mathematics is not only knowing how to do 2 plus 2. Mathematics is more about the logical thinking, about understanding, about problem solving. And let's look at this example. For example, the problem. Mary needs to cook an apple pie. She goes to a garden to pick up some apples. She picks 10 apples, goes home, 5 apples she needs for an apple pie, 1 apple she gives to her brother, 1 apple she gives to her mother. Will she have enough apples to cook a second apple pie? If not, how many more apples does she need? This is simple, basic, second grade or third grade mathematical problem for subtraction and addition. But knowing the rules, how to subtract or add, is not enough, right? Okay, you know how to do 10 minus 5, but you need to know that what to do. So here, the skills of understanding, the skills of chunking the information into pieces, extracting what is given and what you need to find, come to a picture. Simply and shortly saying problem-solving skills, right? And who doesn't need problem-solving skill in their life? We all have challenges, problems every single day, at work, in the spar, or like when you choose what to eat for dinner, in your family, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And you do not think that, okay, because I learned how many apples Mary needs for apple pie, that's why now I can solve my challenges at work. No, this skill became so versatile that we just use it without thinking that, okay, this in the second grade, I learned it. And with this saying, I had to fall in love with mathematics because my mom is a mathematics teacher for nearly 30 years by now. And I had no other chance than go to study my bachelor in mathematics. But you know, if you ask me, if I could turn back time, would I change something? Would I choose another field? And I definitely say no. I would not change it. And that's why. I had a situation last year in my master's degree. My professor brought an educational card game. Neither professor nor us knew the rules, how to play this game. And she told us, go to this website, read the rules, instructions, and then figure out how to play. And we're like, okay, the whole group, like around 15 people, we were sitting and reading the rules. And I'm not bragging here now, but I was the first one who could understand the rules. I was like reading through this like really quick, and then I had to explain how to play the game to the whole group, and then eventually we played it. And it took some more time for my classmates to figure out what to do, even though we had the same instructions. And I was reflecting on it, and then I realized it's just all because of 4 years in my bachelor studying mathematics didn't pass by. Thank God I get some benefits of it. And that's why I gained all of the skills of logical thinking, understanding big amount of information and extracting what is needed. And that's why I could figure out what to do in that game. And honestly, guys, I believe that mathematics is a brilliant science. And now I'm still teaching some students, and I'm always telling them, I don't care if you know all of the rules and mathematics theorems by heart, if you can replicate me the whole book of rules. But you could have a problem, and you don't know how to apply these rules, you don't know how to use them, and you don't understand the whole concept of these rules, then this is where the problem began. This is what we need to work hard on to make you understand the logic behind all of these rules. And yes, you can calculate 20% of 100 by using your iPhone and calculator. Easy peasy, we have technology. But logical thinking and problem-solving skills is not something easily achievable with the technology use. Thank you.